Hey guys, this is Intermodal Trucker. My name is Larry. It is April 23rd, 2018. It's actually only 4:14 p.m. I'm trying to get back on this night stuff. But I am still sitting here at West Rock in Adams, Wisconsin. So much for being, hey, it's the coolest place. 15 minutes in and out of there. It's cool. Wasn't their fault. It was another truck driver, thinking that he owns the world, and he parked in there. But I can't sleep anymore. I've been laying here and stuff, and my back is just done. Feels like somebody's stabbing me in the back about 2 places with a knife, just stabbing and twisting, trying to lay there. So I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna pull over there. I just saw a JB Hunt driver. He pulled in there, and like 10 minutes later, 5 minutes later, whatever it was, he pulled out of here. So there's nobody over at the dock, so I figured I'd run over there and get this thing unloaded quick, and then I'm actually going to pull back over here in the lot, and I got to make a few phone calls and stuff, and then I'm going to probably hit the road here. I'm at a little truck stop here, and they got soda fountains at truck stops, and I'll show you guys a little trick that I learned many years ago. I've had this bad back for about 35 years, 36 years. Sometime I may go through and tell you guys all the accidents I've had in my life. I've had a lot of them. But my first major one when I was like 14, and my mother started sending me to a chiropractor. And I would, during my study hall in school, I would actually leave and walk downtown to a chiropractor every day and get adjusted. And that's when it all started. Ever since then, I've been in chiropractors and everything else. I've had surgeries done on my back and my neck, and it's never ending. But one little trick that I do is I go to Walmart, and these are little bags here, and they have a twist off top here. And it's basically just like, an old, what do you call them, water bottles. And it's got like a plastic line with a cloth on the outside. And I buy these, they're a couple bucks, I don't know, I think they're like $4 or $5, something like that. And what I usually do is I usually have one in my truck all the time. And then I always keep one in my snowmobile bag too. My brother, he actually just buys a full bag of ice and just sits on that when we do snowmobile when we come back. We're old people, and when we get done snowmobile for a day, we got to sit on ice. One time my brother, when we got back to the place, he was hurting so bad, he was whining and complaining, and I just looked out of the corner of my eye and I saw him running naked. I saw him running naked through the cabin, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he went busting out the door, and he just jumped into a snowbank. And I walked outside, and there he was. He was sitting in the snowbank he jumped and landed sitting down in the snowbank, and he had made an imprint in it like he was sitting in a sofa. And he was sitting there, and he looked at me, and he goes, hey, athletes, they do ice baths. Well, isn't this kind of like it? I started laughing, and he goes, hey, while you're in there, grab me a drink and bring it out here too. And it was funny. But I always bring one of these, and that way I can just, throw a little bit of ice into it. It lasts quite a while, but when I'm driving truck like this, when I'm back, it's hurting really bad, I can run to a truck stop or up to their soda fountain, fill this up with ice, and this will last me like 2 or 3 hours. This thing will stay frozen, and then it starts to thaw, and then it gets like air pockets in it, and then I just open it up, kind of burp it a little bit, and close it back up. Works really well. So if you got a bad back, need ice on your back, right there you go. So we're going to run over here and get this thing unloaded, and I'm probably going to pull back over here, and I got to make some phone calls and such. I'll see you guys in a bit. I have to open my doors. Well, there we go. It is 4:41. We are empty. I'm actually just gonna pull over here, pull back into my little truck stop I was parked at all night. We got our paperwork signed, and I'm still actually off duty. I went from here to there. It was probably 100 and some feet. And it was probably like 100 and some feet. Come over here and get this offloaded and everything else. I'm gonna pull back over there and get some ice, put that on my back and take a nice rest. I was talking with a gentleman that was just unloaded me, and it took him about, I'd say about 9 to 10 minutes to unload me. We kind of sat out there and yacked a little bit and everything else. I asked them if they're not unloading at nights here anymore or what. And he was like, they never unload at nights. And I told him, I said, well, I've brought it in here many a times. I just call the number and they send somebody over here and offload me. He goes, maybe they just do it. He goes, well, we're not supposed to. And I said, well, there was a truck parked in the dock last night. The supervisor didn't know what was going on, and it wouldn't touch me. And he said, oh, he said that trucking company ripped our door off. He said they came in here on Friday night, and the company is right here in town, and he backed in there, and he didn't slide his tandems or nothing like that, and I guess the top of his thing pushed the door right in. And he goes, so we kind of yelled about it and everything else, and they looked at getting somebody out there to get a new door put in. And it wasn't going to happen on Friday. And he goes, so the boss who runs the place said, well, we can't leave our doors sitting wide open over the whole weekend. And he goes, so you need to leave your truck sitting in the door. And I guess that was the whole deal. And so the truck driver, so it wasn't a truck driver doing something stupid or nothing like that, I guess. He hit the door, but, mistakes happen. But it wasn't him being, I think I said in the last video, truck driver, was kind of thinking he owns the place or something. Sorry about that. Truck driver was kind of thinking that he owns the place or something. I guess he just decided to leave his truck in the door all weekend. I guess he did it because there was no door to close, and they couldn't leave the building wide open. So he left his truck sitting there in the weekend to plug the hole. So, and I said, well, you still don't have a door? He said, well, what we're going to do is we're going to stack up paper rolls and block the door. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So there you go. I am all empty. I am going to run inside and get me some ice and take a few aspirin and give me a cup of coffee, and I'm going to just sit here and just chill for a couple minutes and see if I can get this pain out of my back, and then I'm going to boogie down over to SCA. Nina, see you there. Hey guys, welcome to SCA Tissue in Nina, Wisconsin. And I just came by the church lot, and these guys have sold that, and we don't get to use that lot for dropping anymore. And I asked the security guard the last time I was here, I was like, well, who bought that? Did the church buy it? And he's like, I don't know. I just went by and saw a big sign, and it says, hey, we're growing. So I guess the church is the one who bought it. They're making it bigger there. So we're going to get checked in, get our paperwork, figure out what they want me to go here with this empty, and I'll be back. See ya. Well, they got me dropping my empty here, and I actually have to run down to the other plant to grab my loaded, and I guess my paperwork is down there too. So this looks as good a spot as any. You know, I had to do that backing test on Thursday night before I went home. I don't know, I don't think that, they said it was like mandatory and stuff. There's no way that was mandatory. I think they just wanted to get as many people as they could through it. Because, I mean, there's like 2,000 drivers with Chicago, Racine, Green Bay, and there is just no way they got all 2,000 drivers through that driving test. But the really funny thing is I woke up today and there was a message from the company, hey, we had a backing accident yesterday, these need to stop. I'm like, well, did that guy take the backing test? So, I didn't ask that, but I thought it was kind of funny. Alright, this load is going off to Saratoga Springs in New York. What time is it? It's 20:07. Seal number 0141309. And that PO. Preloaded. I brought it in empty. Count 2428. Loaded weight is 24,643. Yep, JB Hunt equipment. Container's already in there. Chassis is 104210. ETA. We're just going to call it 4 hours. I got to stop and do a half-an-hour break before I get to Chicago. So we'll just call it midnight. We'll call it, we'll see, the 24th at 00:15. How many hours will I have? We're going to say 6. 04/24/18. 00:15. Send. Send it now. I don't know why I asked you. Would you like to send it now or would you like to send it later? I want to send it now. What do we got in here? Paper towels, towel dispensers, facial tissues, plastic dispensers, metal dispensers, paper napkins, bath 2-ply, and toilet seat covers on its way to Saratoga Springs, New York. There we go. Where are we taking it to? We're taking it to the NS 47th Street. Uh-oh. You know what that means? That means I'm going to have to use my NS app and it's going to come up with a code to check in. Oh boy. I'm going to have to see what kind of code I can come up with here. So that should be good. So we'll see you guys there. Bye. Hello, hello. Welcome to NS on 47th Street in Chicago. Well, guess what? We don't get to use the little code thing with the NS app. I tried to log on there to get my code, and I tried to have a little time to think about what I needed, what the code, what the letters were going to be, and all this stuff, you know, Alpha, Delta, Bravo, whatever, you know. And some reason it's not working. I don't know what's going on. But it has like a little question mark next to the code, and it says something like reporting. I don't know what that means. I've had it happen to me before. When I checked in here, it doesn't do anything. It just doesn't let me go through the NS app thing or the express lane. Don't know why. Do. We got the little inspector gadget out here, sitting here waiting for me to pull in so she can do her little inspection on me. Do. And there we go. Alright, we are empty. I've dropped our trailer, and I have gotten new pre-plans. I had them before I even came in here, but I didn't have a chance to look at them while I was driving. I'm running to CN Harvey. Yuck. And picking up a container there, and that one is going to be going up to Chilton to KT Distribution up in Chilton, Wisconsin. So that's where we're headed to. I could run through town and some other stuff, but to tell you the truth, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to jump right back out here on 94 and run 94 all the way down to 80, and then run 80 over a couple miles and get off. I can't remember the name of the street, but it's down there right before the 294 split. I'll think of it in a second. It's not coming to me. I'm having issues mentally right at this moment. I give up. It's down there somewhere. So there we go. See ya. Hey guys, here we are. We are at CN Harvey. Let's see if we can get in and out of here without getting caught by a train. Take our little magic portal ride here. Get all scanned and stuff. I can get around this guy. For some reason he's decided to stop right in front of the check-in thing there. Alright, my ticket says I-6, and this is I-4 right here, so it must be just down on our ways. I kind of have great hope being here. I've never picked up from this row. It's usually J, or it's on the other, over in K on the other side of the train. 25, 80, 11. That's 23 something. Okay, this says I-5. don't think it's going to be here. But we'll look just in case. No. Alright. I-6 starts right here. 25, 80, 11, 26. Two trailers I have to choose from, and then I'm going to be out of I-6. It's got to be one of these, right? There it is, 25, 80, 11, the last one. Ooh, this is going to be tight getting out of here, boys and girls. Well, hello, and welcome to KT Products in Chilton, Wisconsin. We got ourselves a load of hay we need to deliver. Sound like a farmer now. We have dropped our loaded trailer. We are hooked to an empty trailer, and we are headed off on our next load. And you're probably asking, what is your next load? Well, our next load is heading up to Kimberly Clark in Marinette, Wisconsin. And that load is going to be picking up and heading down to BNSF in Cicero. So we're gonna run on up there. This load's not supposed to pick up till 11 a.m. It's probably already loaded. I'll probably just run in there and see if it's loaded and ready to go, and I'll grab it. I run back a little bit. I have like 2.5 hours, actually 2 hours and 18 minutes left to drive, and it's probably 2 hours up there. So probably will not have the time. This trailer is actually dirty too. This was a load, probably same thing I just brought in, because it looks like there's a lot of like straw and hay and stuff in this trailer. So it's probably the same type of load I just brought in, and it looks like they don't do a very good job cleaning there. So I need to stop and clean this, and I do not have my broom with me. So I'm going to have to stop and pick up a broom, which I need anyways. So we'll catch you guys up in Marinette, Wisconsin. Hey guys, here we are. We are up in Marinette, Wisconsin. It is 7:06 a.m. We do not have enough hours to go in and grab this load and get back out here, so I'm going to be shutting it down here for my 10-hour break, and I'll get up this afternoon and go pick up the load. Somebody needs to contact Old Man Winter or somebody and tell him to go away. It is 36 degrees up here. It's April 24th. Enough. Enough. So, we're going to shut her on down. I hope that everyone out there is having themselves a great day, great night, whatever it is for you when you watch this video. And if you're not, well, try that again tomorrow, right? Right. And beyond that, I will catch you guys later. See ya.